Looking to move but not sure how to move your furniture from point A to point B? Well, guess what? We've got the solution. Uncensored, together with Drop It, which is a furniture removal company, have partnered up to bring you an exciting opportunity where you can win a free move.
Whoa, that's really an exciting opportunity, Bratamza. So just a little bit of background on Drop It. So Drop It is a reputable furniture moving company here in Africa, and their services include the following:
goods in transit insurance, a trained driver to transport your goods from point A to point B, fixed and guaranteed prices. You can also track your goods on long-distance trips.
Now here's another exciting opportunity.
Stand a chance to win one of 3 local moves. To win, simply comment your pickup and drop-off area in the comments section below. But that's not all. You can also stand a chance to win 2 nights away with 2 people in Northwest Brits, including a boat ride for 2 hours. To enter, you will need to refer as many people as you can to the Drop It Facebook page, and the people that you have referred will then need to comment your name in the comments section below and also like the page. However, the winner will only qualify if they are also following the page.
So then this begs the question, why Drop It? Simple, because they drop everything that they are doing to come help you with your move. Hello, good day everyone. How's everyone doing? I trust that you're well. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Uncensored _ the truth about money. I'm your host, Kaya Junior Masango, and I'm with our residential guest / DJ.
Oh, today I'm a DJ today.
Financial DJ. Financial guru. Bratamza Madlala.
How are you doing, man?
I'm great, man. How are you?
100%, 100%.
How has July been treating you?
July is fine. It's much warmer than winter. I mean, I almost said much warmer than winter. Much warmer than June.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 100%, man. How's things your side?
Nah, good.
Yeah.
So the last episode we covered, we were talking about financial management,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously there was I think there was a question, you were answering a question there, and you made mention of credit cards, right? And that's why we're talking about credit cards today, because I just want to get like more information. So I was having a conversation with someone at work, right? And they were just advising me how to use a credit card to my advantage, you know. So I did understand a little bit, but I didn't really grasp it, and it's not an information that you can be able to take and apply it, but it's like an idea to say, okay, no, I hear you, right? So that's why you're here, because you are that wise uncle that I always run to. So essentially, what is a credit card? A credit card.
Credit card, it's a hot plastic, man. But you get them in metal now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's even companies that actually, you send them a picture. Like, for example, if you are into family, so you've got a family portrait.
Yeah.
You send them a picture, they and your credit card number. So obviously they're like a safe company. And they make a credit card according to that picture that you sent them. You know?
Pretty dope.
So for wealth clients, so for us normal people, there's your plastic. And then for wealth clients, there's metal. So it's actual, aluminum.
And then how does it work?
It's you swipe it or you tap it. Did I answer you?
That's a good answer.
Now I'm joking. So basically, credit cards are a credit facility that you that you utilize. So obviously, you have to qualify to have a credit card. A lot of financial institutions offer them. So this, like American Green Bank also has, or American Express also has a credit card. So it basically works as a means to purchase items when you don't have the money at that certain point, but you are able to repay that amount, at a future date, preferably at the end of the month. Yeah. So just that's basically what a credit card is.
So now I was reading, right, that it is somewhat different. It differs from a regular loan. So how does it differ?
So a credit card, number one, it increases your credit score. So it boosts your credit score.
Is it the quickest way to push to?
Yeah, it is. It is. If you handle it properly, right?
How do we handle it properly, right?
If you handle it properly,
Yeah.
So how do you handle a credit card? So a credit card, like as we mentioned in the previous episode, if they've given you a credit facility or credit or loan, let's put it in layman's terms, they've given you a loan
Yeah.
of 50,000 rand.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't now go squander the whole 50,000 rand. Okay. Number one.
Okay. Okay.
So the rule is to always keep more than 30% of the balance in your credit pool. Okay. So if let's say they've granted you what's this 10,000 rand.
Mhm.
So make sure that you do not go below 3,000 rand. That's number one. Number two is to pay your credit card on time. All right.
Mhm.
Pay the minimum. Yes, we say the minimum, but try not to skip payments, because as much as it can increase your credit score, it can also decrease your credit score much quicker as well. All right. So basically, those are the most two important things. And another thing as well is that do not use your credit cards to withdraw money.
Okay.
Because
okay.
yeah, so I can remember, but yeah, you'll ask it in one of the questions. But just to point it out. So if I swipe, right, let's say swipe something for 5,000 rand, some credit facilities offer you like a 57-day tax-free. I mean, interest-free rate. So I don't pay. So at the end of the month, I can still pay that 5,000 rand. However, if I go to the ATM and I withdraw 5,000 rand, the interest will be charged immediately when I withdraw the cash. So try not to withdraw cash when using your credit card.
Hold on, just to backtrack. So you're saying they give you a certain period of time for you to pay back without charging interest on the money that you've used.
Yeah.
So that's dope, because it's not like, because a normal loan you are charged interest value as soon as you borrow that money.
Yeah, at the end of the month, for example.
Yeah.
They're not all like that. There's some, like for example, like I know Capitec Credit has a credit card, so they give you like a 57-day interest-free facility
For you to pay back that money within that
duration.
So now, if you for example use 5,000 rands, in that 57 days, must you pay the 5,000 rands, or you can pay maybe, let's say, 2,000 rands as opposed to the 5,000 rands like immediately?
So depending on what your minimum payment is. So, but I advise if you've got that 5,000 rand paid, because what happens that you can pay the 2,000 rand. If let's say it does not, if it doesn't fall below your minimum amount, so you can pay the 2,000 rand. However, there will still be that 3,000 rand that will charge you interest on.
I got you. So basically, my next question was gonna, but I feel like you've answered it, right? I don't know if you want to add on it, but my next question was gonna be, how does the interest rate work? Which I feel you pretty much have.
Yeah. So basically, that's how the interest rate works. You get certain facilities that give you that 57-day free. But another thing as well is that credit cards, they cannot charge you 14%. Well, let's put it this way. The maximum that credit cards can charge you is the repo rate plus 14%. So that's the maximum. So if the repo rate, let's say it's at 10%, so they can't charge you more than 24%. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, I get interest rates differ according to the the financial institution that you want to take out the credit with. Yeah.
And then how much do I have to repay?
So repayment is always set between 3 and 6% of your balance. So let's say if I take 50,000 rand out, so they'll calculate between 3 and 6%. So that will be my minimum repayment amount. Okay, but do not just stick to your minimum amount. So if your minimum amount is 4,000 rand every single month, at least pay 5,000 rand. What people don't know is that you can actually make money on a credit card.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't know. So it's not only bad.
Okay.
But you can use it as a saving. So if, let's say, for example, my balance or my credit facility is 10,000 rand, okay? So I've now paid 10,000 rand. So I can still keep on adding to my credit card. So I can have 15,000 rand in my credit card and it'll accumulate interest, like maybe 3.5% interest. On the what's this, the amount exceeding the 10,000 rand, 100%. So you can still make money. So hence we say it's not all about borrowing and borrowing and borrowing, but you can use it as a savings tool as well. Yeah.
Are there Any other fees, additional fees?
Yo, I thought it was just interest rates. Nah. I thought we were always learning.
Yeah.
So I went to Dr. Google and I said, Dr. Google, what are some of the fees? Right. So so a credit provider can charge you. So listen to this. Nah? Are you ready? So initiation fee to start the agreement. Monthly credit card fee for administration and service. Monthly credit facility fee for the cost of offering you credit. An administration charge if you default on your repayment, and any costs incurred to collect the debt. Fees for certain transactions, such as using cash to make repayments, and premiums for credit life insurance. Okay, but you do not have to take this with the bank. So yeah, so I thought it was just the interest, but within the interest that you see, so we've basically broken it down.
So I reckon it's different charges for different providers.
Yeah.
For different banks, they'll charge you differently.
Yeah, but those are the main ones. The only exception is the charges for your credit life insurance. So credit life insurance is what some banks will do is to say that, okay, if I take out a credit card for 20,000 Rand, or for, it's normally with high amounts, but let's say you use 20,000 Rand. So what they'll do is that they will have like a credit life insurance where junior pays maybe 50 Rand or 100 Rand. If something does happen to you, whether you get retrenched, they can still get their money back. If you pass away, they can still get their money back. Because even if the thing is, we're thinking that with the credit, let's say credit cards, I can max it out. So even if I die, I die. But that credit still lies with someone. So if you're married to someone and they're taking whatever of yours that's left of your let's say assets, the banks will still come for their money. So they're not writing it off. So that's why certain banks will say, okay, we'll put that credit life insurance. But it's usually with big amounts. Yeah.
Cool. So do you mind just giving us tips on how to use the credit card responsibly?
Right. So number one, do not skip payments. So if you've scheduled a payment for the 25th of every single month, make sure that you pay on the 25th. Do not skip. Number two is do not pay less than the minimum required amount. Right. So if it's $1,000 every month, pay the $1,000 at least. But we always encourage you to pay more. Like maybe put 1.2 or 1.3, 1.4. Avoid withdrawing, making cash withdrawals from your credit card. Yeah, so those are basically the three most important things. And don't use your credit card for entertainment, man. If you don't have money, stay at home.
But I need to know you're gonna pay it back.
Nah. Credit cards are for emergencies.
Yeah.
And important things.
So on that, remember we're still talking about basically like managing your finances.
Yeah.
I came across this app. I don't know if you know about it. It's called 22/7 app.
Okay.
Do you know?
I've read about it.
And so how does it essentially work? Okay,
so we live in a time where we've got different store cards, credit cards. So our finances are scattered all around. Okay, so what these people what they do is that they engineer these softwares. So these softwares, they pull all your store cards, your mortgage or your bond, your car finance, and then they categorize them. So they put them. So I don't know how they clever those algorithms
Yes.
work in a certain way, but they are able to basically tell you, okay, Junior, in this category, this is how much you're paying. In this category, how much you're paying. In food, groceries, this is how much you're paying. And from then, you can then go back into that whole budgeting thing, which we'll speak about next. That 50, 30, 20, to say that, okay, in this category, am I paying 20%? In this category, am I paying 30%? You know what I'm saying? So it's basically a one-stop shop to see all your finances, if I may put it that way, all your debts and your income. Yeah.
So basically, it helps you to track your spending, what's coming in, what's going out, and as you're saying, it puts them into categories to see where the bulk of your money is going,
100%.
and things like that.
Yeah.
And it's called I think if I find the link, I'll put the link. It's called the 22/7 app.
Yeah, 22/7 app, yeah.
All right, I think that's about it from my side. I don't know if there's anything else on from your side, but thumbs up.
If you know you are a bad spender, cut those credit cards, man.
But they
Cut
help
them.
though.
Aye, my man, cut them.
Yeah. You know, it's
Cut
funny
them.
that I didn't know this until tonight.
Yeah.
So when I was still building up my credit score, which I still am still building, I took out is it called a clothing account with Woolworths, right? And they give you a certain amount, obviously, as a start. I think in the beginning, I think it was 1.4, right? So without knowing or without having this knowledge, I used to use all that all that money, you know. And every time when I would go to is it Clear Score, the app,
yeah.
to check, every time they would always flag that out to say don't use all of that money because it's but in my thing is like, but
You pay me
I
back.
do pay back, you know what I'm saying? So I was not aware that you are not supposed to use all the money that they're giving you access to use, you know what I'm saying? So that's for the longest time I had no idea. And because I was even like, is this even working? Because it's not improving my credit score, but rather it's just it just keeps showing red flags, you know what I mean? Of my spending. So I was like, hey, you know.
But you know, now you know.
And now I know. Thanks to Uncensored. So what are we talking about next, Pratamza?
Budgeting.
Budgeting. We need to come with a desk here so that you can literally draft a budget plan while we.
I will do it.
Right.
I know now there's those things that you write in the air. I don't know what you call. Okay, Apple has that. What's your visual?
I've seen that visual thing. Hey, but it's expensive.
Yeah, I think it was like $3,500. So that's it's a lot of money.
And with that, we are out. Thank you so much, Pratamza. We were supposed to talk about mutual fund, but I guess we'll cover it next week.
Man,
but thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for listening. We truly appreciate it. Don't forget, we are on Instagram. We go by the name of Uncensored_the truth about money, as well as TikTok. TikTok, we have Uncensored_financial edu. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please do subscribe. That's very important, guys. Please do subscribe. Until next time, we are hopefully see you in summer.
It's cold.
It's cold.